Hi guys, I'm back. Um, oh my goodness, it has really been a little while now since I have updated you guys. I am currently in the 2 week wait, and there's not a whole lot going on, but I'm still very, very enthusiastic, very excited about other things that are going on in my life. I'm really, really not all that concentrating on TTCing so much. Me and my husband kind of have the attitude that if God said it, then it will happen. So that's where we are with the TTC. But I did want to come and give you guys a really quick update and let you guys know how I've been doing, and let you guys know that I haven't fell off the face of the earth. um, anywho, everything has been going so good for me and my husband. We are very enthusiastic about everything, very patient is if that's that's the best way to describe it. We're very patient. Cycle day 1 started May 20th, and I ovulated June 2nd, like until like the June 5th. So so that's pretty much, it's been like 5 days. So I'm like 5 DPO right now, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, we're just keeping our heads above water, staying encouraged, being joyful, and realizing that this is not like the end of the world if we don't get this. This is not like all my joy is gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like a choice that you make to let it ruin your life, to let it consume your mind, to let it consume your life, just because it didn't happen this month or whatever the case may be. And I know it's hard every month when you get that rejection, when it hasn't happened this month and you had all the symptoms, you saw all the signs and thought this was it. Been there, done that, wrote the book, got the t-shirt, people. I know how it feels. So, but as long as we can stay motivated, encourage one another, and stay excited throughout this journey, because even though you're not on a pregnancy journey, you're on a road to pregnancy, if you will, a trying to conceive journey. So, and I think in the journey you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about who you are as a person. You learn whether or not you're ready. And I think that pregnancy is something that you have to be mentally prepared for, emotionally prepared for, morally prepared for. I think it's something that you have to just really be ready to give of yourself. So that's why I say that I know that it's going to happen in its own time, which is the right timing and everything. I have to think about when I want something really, really bad, how worth it is to wait. I know that I have many around me that they're married, they're happy, they're pregnant, they already have more children, what have you, and I'm just like encouraged now. I'm like, yep, my time is coming. It may not be this cycle, it may not be this month, it may not be this year, but it's coming, and even if it doesn't come, oops, there it is, that thought in the back of your mind that you don't want to accept, you don't want to think about. But we do have to be realistic and say, what if it doesn't happen? Am I going to mope about it? I know that it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to be told no. And you have to think about it. At some point, you are going to have a point where you're not probably going to have any more children. There is a point, you don't like bear children forever. We're, as they would say, in our childbearing years. So I'm trying to take advantage of it and But most of all, I'm relaxing. Me and my husband, we're focused on other things. We're not focused so much on TTC. We're happy. We're laughing together. We're taking time together. We're taking time personally alone by ourselves. We're taking time personally together alone by ourselves at times. And you just have to have something outside of each other, and you have to have something outside of children. And raising children is a big responsibility, and I think you just have to be ready. You just have to be, there. I think you have to take it all in, stand back and take it all in. And I think that TTC really allows you to do that. It really lets you take your mind off of, oh, they're so cute and I want one so bad. It lets you, if you use the time properly, it lets you sit back and think about how things really are, how things are really going to be. This past weekend, I got my niece, and she's my brother's child, and she's 7 years old. And so I have a 7-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 10-year-old. So it was a very, very busy weekend, needless to say. And I could see, even with an able-bodied 7-year-old, how much attention I would have to give, and how much of myself I would have to give. It's a very selfless thing to do. And I feel like only God knows when I'm really truly ready. I can say that I'm ready, but only He knows if I'd still be ready. Because other situations are going to happen. Life is not going to stop. It's not going to slow down. Things are going to take place, and you have to know, that you're actually ready for those things. And you can't have your mind in a fantasy. Oh my God, the babies are so beautiful and I want one. Yes, I do. But you can't have your mind just stuck there and that's where it stops. I mean, you have to take in the whole picture. And that's really important to me, that I take in the whole picture, understand what it is that I'm getting into. And I love just being able to sit back and watch others have their children and have their life, and I'm happy for them. And I'm just so happy inside that I can be happy for them and not be like the jealous person, with their husband going, they have everything, And I'm just happy that I'm able to be there and be a support system and be helpful and excited, for somebody else when their time comes, knowing that your time is going to come. I mean, it's actually sometimes for me, it's getting to where at times it's more fun for me to wait, because after everyone else has had their children, they've already done everything that they're going to do. You still have not had another child or not had a child. And if you stay stay enthusiastic and positive about the whole situation, if you stand back from it and think about it, you're actually going to have your time. That it's your time, and they will have already had their time. So, and it'll be everybody's turn to be happy for you. So it's a give and take situation. Me and my husband are, like I said, we're just relaxing through the whole thing. We're not stressing ourselves out. Nobody's going crazy. Oh my God, it didn't happen this month. OMG, what are we gonna do? No, I mean, I've had those feelings, and I know what it feels like, and it feels horrible. And I'm not saying that I don't have the letdowns. I do have the letdowns. I do have my moments, and I'm not demeaning anybody for having that feeling, because the Lord knows I really do have those moments where I actually do feel a little disappointed. But as time goes on, I get a little less disappointed, and I get a little bit more grateful. And I'm glad to be grateful. I would rather spend my time being grateful and appreciative for the things that I have, and for the fact that I'm even grateful that it's not my time. It's something to wait for. It's something to, like the Bible says, why do you hope for something that no man hopes for anything that they can see, that they already have? You don't hope for something that you already have. you hope you get, you hope that you get paid next Friday. You know, you don't see the check in your hand, but you believe, that check is coming, and it's coming. You're not jumping up and down. You're not sorrowful over it. You're not sad. You're waiting with enthusiasm, and you're doing the work that it takes to get the paycheck. So, and I think the work that it takes for TTCing is calmness and togetherness and working together and being patient, and just really enjoying each other is very, very important. If you're not having fun, and we're just not talking about like in the bedroom, guys. We're talking about just having intimacy between the two of you, and you're talking and you're laughing and you're joy with one another. If you don't have that, what do you have when the kids are gone? That's really, really important. I don't want to feel like, oh, I need another child to feel complete. My family's not complete until I have another child. I don't want to feel that way about anything in my life. I want to know that I'm complete in Jesus. I'm complete in God, and that's enough. So that even if I don't get the things that I desire, which I know that He says in His Word that He'll give me the desires of my heart, and I just believe that He will give you the desires of your heart, as long as it lines up with His will. I think that that's the most important thing. Knowing who you are, knowing what you have, and being grateful for who you are and what you have, and just really going ahead and walking out the plan that God has in your life for you the best you can, whether you get bumps and bruises and fall along the way, or even if you don't get something that you thought you would, because life has its disappointments, and there's just no time to dwell on them. You have to have that, you have to be grounded and have that joy. So I hope that this encourages you guys. I saw a lot of you guys have subscribed, and I'm really, really, really happy that you guys took the time to stop by and watch this vid. And I know that I talk you guys ears off, but it is the 2-week wait, and I told you guys I was going to talk your ear off. So I do apologize that this video is super long. I was intending to make it short, but I do love for you guys to be as excited as I am and as joyful, and I hope that you guys had an awesome weekend, and I will talk to you guys soon. Alright then, bye guys.